Brothers, that was the best win of the season. 20-16. The play of the game. Ezekiel Elliott is 3rd and 11. Ezekiel Elliott catches the ball and just says, fuck this. I'm getting the first down. And then right after that, Cooper Rush throws the back shoulder fade to Amari Cooper, seals the win. Brothers, this was the most impressive win of the season. This was great football. Okay, now a lot of you got upset at me because I criticized the team after the Patriots win. That was terrible football, but we just happened to win. This was a great fucking victory. I am so proud of this team. This is the football that I've been dying for, brothers. This was stupendous. This was a great fucking game. This was a great game. The defense was outstanding. Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons he's, oh my God. I'm speechless. Micah Parsons is a fucking player, man. He is a fucking player. Randy Gregory, couple of boneheaded, penalties. I mean, that's par for the course. But Randy Gregory, he can't put down the weed. But the motherfucker can rush the passer. He can't put down the weed, but he can rush the passer, man. Brothers, we won this game without Dak Prescott. I'm going to be honest. I thought we had no chance. I thought Dak was a go. He looked great in pregame. He looked great in warm-ups. He looked fantastic. And then they just said no. And I understand the decision because you need Dak Prescott for the long haul. You need him for the long haul. Y'all know I have my gripes with Dak Prescott, but you need him for the long haul. Okay? Cooper Rush, he played well. I mean, this was his first time throwing a pass in a real NFL game, not preseason, but in a real NFL game since 2017. And he threw for over 300 yards. That's spectacular. But he's clearly nothing compared to Dak Prescott. If we had Dak Prescott in this game, we would have blew the Vikings out. It wouldn't have been close. But Cooper Rush did his job. I hope Dak Prescott comes back next week. Brothers, this was a fantastic game. Now, of course, Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard, they couldn't do much. I'm trying to reach for my chair, but fuck that. They couldn't do much today because, the Minnesota Vikings, they were bringing in their safeties. They were bringing them down to the line. They were forcing Cooper Rush and the Dallas Cowboys to use the passing game. Now, there were a couple of times where they pushed their safeties deep to combat CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper. But for the most part, the safeties were cheating in to stop the run. So Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard really couldn't do much. But Cooper Rush had one hell of a game. Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper, man. Amari fucking Cooper. CeeDee Lamb, too. These brothers, they are spectacular. And don't forget the unsung hero. Cedric Wilson, man. Listen, if we can't retain Michael Gallup, it looks like we may not be able to, even though Michael Gallup hasn't played. But Michael Gallup, he's going to command some serious paper in the offseason. I don't think we're going to be able to keep him. But if we can't, Cedric Wilson. Did you see the catch? The catches he made today, that touchdown grab that he made today, he just said, he just took it to he heaved himself. He willed himself to the end zone. What was that, like 60-something yards or something? 60, 70 yards? I don't know what it was. And then he threw a clutch pass to CeeDee Lamb. Because he played quarterback in high school before he got to Boise State. So he can still throw. Man, this was a great overall team effort. This was amazing, man. Tyron Smith went out early. I hope he's okay because the backup, I'm really not too fond of the backup. But for the most part, the offensive line did its job. They protected Cooper Rush pretty good tonight. Cooper Rush, some of the hits and sacks that he got today was basically on him holding on to the ball too long, not recognizing the defense. You know, Dak would have caught on to that. Dak would have recognized blitzes like that. And shout out to Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods had a big game tonight against us. He wanted to show that, hey, we should have kept him. He had a good game. Kudos to him. But yeah, this was a great overall win, brothers. Like, not having Dak there, you're going into a hostile environment, into US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Brothers, it was a tough game. It was a road game. To steal a win on the road with a backup quarterback, man, that was spectacular. That was fantastic, brothers. Like, this was the best game of the season. I don't care about the blowouts against the Giants or the Eagles. I don't care about that close almost win against the Bucks. I don't care about giving Carolina their first loss. This right here, brothers, this was the best game of the season thus far. For this team to rally behind Cooper Rush and to play an overall outstanding game. God, this was spectacular. The defense was spectacular, man. Now, of course, they will, cause a stupid penalty. They will give up a play here and there. But damn it, that defense, Micah Parsons, man. Micah fucking Parsons. And if you commit to stopping the run like Minnesota did, Mike Zimmer, that Minnesota D, they committed to stopping the run. You know what? Okay, you can stop the run. Oh, you don't want Ezekiel Elliott or Tony Pollard to have a good game? That's okay. We'll just look out to Amari Cooper. We'll look out to CeeDee Lamb. That's what we'll do. We'll look out for them, brothers. We'll feed them tonight. You want to stop the run? We'll feed our receivers. We'll feed Cedric Wilson. We'll even feed Noah Brown. Brothers, man, this game, this is what a Super Bowl team is made of, man. I don't want to throw that word out there. I don't want to throw it out there, but I'm just saying, championship teams, they win games like this. Without Dak Prescott. Now, I'm going to say this. If we had Dak Prescott, we would have blew them motherfuckers out. But to win like this with Cooper Rush, a guy who hasn't thrown a pass in an official NFL game since 2017. Oh, man. And it just goes to show. And also, Kellen Moore called a great game today. He really did. He called a great game today. He really did. Kellen Moore is definitely going to be a head coach next season. I'm going to really miss him unless Jerry Jones pays him a ridiculous amount of money under the table, which is illegal, but he's probably going to do it. That's what we did with Jason Garrett before he became head coach, when he was our offensive coordinator, and he had so many head coaching opportunities, and he stayed with us to be the offensive coordinator. And we also made him some promises too. So you never know. Jerry Jones may say, hey, you stay with us a couple of years, I'll pay you on the table. And, if, you could possibly become a head coach, for the Dallas Cowboys. What do you think about that? So he may make him some promises just like he did Jason Garrett. Jerry Jones is known for that shit. But, brothers, you know what? I need to say this right now about Randy Gregory. I've given up on Randy Gregory a long time ago. He could not put down the weed. I lost all patience with him. Thank God the Cowboys top brass, they saw something within him that I didn't. Thank God I didn't make that call. Thank God I'm not in position to make a call like that. They saw something within him, and they're like, okay, you can't put down the weed. You may, commit a stupid penalty here or there. But, man, you can rush the hell out of a quarterback. You got to stay on the team. We got to keep him here. And thank God they did. He's providing dividends. I'm not going to lie. Micah Parsons, Randy Gregory, man. I really hope Trayvon Diggs is okay. He limped off of the field at the last second. I don't know what happened to him. I hope he's okay. Maybe it was a cramp or maybe he tweaked something, but hopefully it's okay. I would really like to see Dak Prescott back in the next game because I don't see Cooper Rush replicating this. Cooper Rush is shaky. He is, but he did just enough. He threw for 300 yards. He did well, but this is not a consistent thing. This is not, especially against tougher talent. The Minnesota Vikings, at the end of the day, they're still the Minnesota Vikings. They're still trash. So you can't do this against top talent, top teams. You can't do this. But this was the best win of the season, bar none. Bar none. To go to Minnesota, to not have your starting QB, and to play like this and win and steal a game like this, spectacular. Spectacular. This is what championship teams are made of. These are the games that championship teams find a way to win. They find a way to win games like this, and damn it, they did it. Last week, 2 weeks ago, I was upset because we could have played way better than that shit. Even though we got the win, we could have played way better than that shit. The coaches could have done a much better job. But tonight, the coaches were firing on all cylinders, and this team came to play. And I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. This was great. This was great fucking football, man. This was great. I loved every moment of it. This was fucking great. I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.